Robert ShedLog for Sunday the 15th of November 2020. Hello, I'm Robert and welcome to my shed. This week, how to kill two birds with one stone, effectively. So I've got these bits of wood, 5 of them, and I want to make them all the same width. A bit of a problem in that this one was the very end of the plank, and either it's shrunk or it's not been cut straight. It has a dirty great hole in it. And the reason for that is that this piece of wood, right at this end, which was very near the end of the plank from the sawmill, it's just a little bit too narrow. It seems like this edge has got a slight tilt on it, and this edge is slightly in. So I need to shave 3mm off this end. And to do that, I need to mark it 3mm in. The actual planing bit is easy. Planing off 3mm is not a problem. Marking it in the right place is proving to be a nightmare. Because this is my marking gauge. See, normally I would take this end and put it out to 3mm and then score along. And that'll be fine. But because this edge isn't flat, I'm going to use this end. Before I realised it was slightly slanted, I was going to use this end as a reference, but you can't get it that far anyway. So it goes to 12 centimetres or 3 3/4 inches, roughly. So I need to box clever. So what I've done is I've put these 3 pieces of wood down on the bench. I've locked this one in place using holdfasts. I've clamped this one in place, and these are flush, they can just move, and that gives me confidence that this edge is parallel to where I want the reference line to be on here. So now what I can do is I can take my marking gauge, take off the blade, take off the shank, reassemble it back to front, and put the blade back on. Now what I'm doing here is I'm putting the cutter on the other way around. So the bevel on the cutter will pull the cutting blade that way. So it's going to, instead of pulling the blade, normally when you're on the inside, you want the blade to pull in so that it pulls the handle this way, and the stopper on the handle stops it moving. So you get a very straight line. This time around I've turned it upside down. I don't know if you hope you can see that. And that will, the bevel is now that way, and it will pull the whole tool this way. So this will push into this reference to the wrong side of the shank. Okay, that's 1 3/4, so that's correct. So all I need to do now is run this along. It should produce a solid line. Yes, and it's just in the right place. From that line I can use that as a reference to plane down to, and get this not only flat but also the right width. I'm really pleased with that. It's repeated on the other side, and then plane it. And the rest of them I can do very simply just by taking 3mm off the end with this the right way around. So yeah. Now I've used this as a reference line, so this is flush to this end of the bench. So all I have to do is take the clamps off, flip this over, and I can repeat it on the other side. And I've got both sides marked, and I can use my old trusty number 4 plane to take that down. I'd rather use a bigger plane for flattening, but 4 is the biggest I've got. Sorry, that's this one. I'm not going to do that on camera because I'll sharpen the blade and everything. Just a quick one this week. Tune in again next week for more shed related action. Ta-ta! Sunday the 15th of November 2020. Hello, I'm Robert and welcome to my shed. So I have a problem. I'll start again. Robert's ShedLog for Sunday the 15th of November 2020. Hello, I'm Robert and welcome to my shed. I'm cutting my head off, aren't I?